Khairuddin Nosabandi is a certified safety and health officer, competent person for initial economic assessor, competent confined space test, and competent trainer at CWM Sidin Burhan. He also a consultant for technical and safety and has been consult for Project Marine for hydraulic service and troubleshooting. In 2015 until July 2006, which 1 year period, Mr. Khairuddin have been a safety and QA officer, which QA is a key appointment in the examination team and take a lead in the development, implementation, monitoring, and review of QA procedure. He also responsible to handle boiler and sterilizer project for pump oil plant and conduct gas tests for confined space and follow ICOP 2010, which is stand for Industry Code for Practice for Safe Working in Confined Space 2010 requirement. Also do safety job to comply with local enforcement requirement and legislation. Mr. Khairuddin Nosabandi even worked as engineering and maintenance to repair and service water hydraulic and acid pump and overhaul overhead crane, also overall stranded packing and strapping machine.
For this profile of company, this company was established since 1986, specializing in utilities and environmental solutions. They harness the sharing of knowledge and expertise to provide innovative solution, advanced technologies, and experience management to their client. For the company achievement, the company was able to close the 3 million ringgit Malaysia litigation without any complication. And this company also has the necessary official documentation to be considered a reputable business that can run efficiently and successfully. This company also was able to get permits for all foreign personnel. This firm has gained international standard or ISO certification such as ISO 9001. For the future plan of company, while developing products and services, organizations and suppliers, manufacturers and producers must be aware of essential environmental elements and minimize their effects that may harm the earth and the environment, as well as comply with appropriate environmental legislation. Apart from business survival, CWM Group Sdn Bhd is legally required to safeguard their environment and future generation.
Next, I would like to continue, which is OSH practice in industry. The first one is safety policy. The organization consider safety and top priority of their of their workers' daily activity. They also ensure the safety, health, and welfare of their employees to achieve as far as practicably possible. The second one is safety rules and regulation. The organization used OSHA Act at 1994 in their company. So in section 15, the provision and maintenance of a working environment are safe and without risk during their working. The third one is safety and training. The organization will organize position and safety environment for their employees before their starting working. This regulation, method and procedure for employees safeguard in general industry from the hazard. Number 4 is safety audits and inspection. Mr. Khairuddin is in charge to monitor all the policy and operational effective. He also in charge to monitor all the employees to make sure they follow the audits and inspection that already been stated and instruct. Number 5 is standard operating procedure. Usually this standard operating procedure made by technical team. So they will create the standard operating procedure in SST department to they follow the list that already stated in standard operating procedure. The last one is personal protective equipment. Employer must provide and purchase the personal protective equipment. So, for example, CWM Group Sdn Bhd provide personal protective equipment such as hazard suit to handle material that contain toxic and flammable.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Zamir Ashraf. Today, I want to present about challenges in OISH. Okay, let's go to the first slide. I will describe the challenges faced by top management and employees. The challenge faced by the management is about money. The company will make a COVID test once every 2 weeks. If there is one fine line on the test kit tool either at C or T, the worker need to be sent to the lab test. The cost alone is Rm100 ringgit. The price of the test kit as in the pictures is Rm10 ringgit. Imagine if there were 200 workers. On the second slide, I would like to present the challenges of CWM company in facing this COVID-19. Workers in the field will be reduced from 20 people to 10 people. They will switch shift according to the given time. Employees will do a COVID test once every 2 weeks. Workers who have a fever for more than 3 days will be excluded from the team. The company will sanitize all the machines used and all workers will be vaccinated, otherwise the worker will be fired. On the next slide, I will explain about the safety culture practiced by CWM company. Each employee will receive training from a subcontractor. After that, the company will request supervision from each subcontractor, and the company will send a third party to the field, namely the safety site supervisor. Then the safety officer will take pictures and comment. If the employee are reminded a second time but no action is taken, the company will use the UCU Act and the company will send a letter to the subcontractors. In this slide, I will present the rule that changed throughout this COVID-19. Legislation is become stricter. Before COVID, the summon imposed were 10,000 ringgit, 20,000 ringgit and 50,000 ringgit. But during the COVID, the summon was imposed 9 times, namely $100,000, $200,000 and $500,000. And that's all from me. Thank you.